Last time, you all found yourselves in the Wandering Blade, grabbing drinks and settling into what you thought might be a quiet night. But fate, or maybe Rowan, had other plans. When a group of thugs started giving a hooded woman a hard time, Rowan stepped in, fists first. What followed was a chaotic but successful bar brawl, with Fils-aime delivering a finishing move that'll probably be talked about in this tavern for years to come. As you all gather your wits after the fight, the tavern begins to stir. Some patrons are quietly slipping out the door, while others exchange anxious whispers. You overhear bits and pieces: warehouse, dangerous people, and Evandra. The dust has settled. You're all still at the table. Evandra's looking at you. And the thugs are, well, they're not a problem anymore. What do you do?
Well, I'd say that's the warmest welcome I've ever had.
If by warm you mean starting a bar fight in the first 5 minutes, then sure, warm.
I'd call it reckless. We're drawing attention, and not the good kind.
Hey now, I didn't hear any objections. Plus, Fils-aime seemed to enjoy himself.
Tactical advantage was maintained. Conflict resolved.
See? Someone gets it. I appreciate you, big guy.
Anyways, what's the plan then?
Plan? I think we already made one. We saved her, didn't we? Might as well find out why, and maybe get paid for our troubles.
Paid? You're a paladin. Isn't helping people supposed to be its own reward?
Sure, in theory, but last I checked, good deeds don't put ale in my mug or keep the roof over my head.
Great. A mercenary in shining armor. That's reassuring.
Does the acquisition of coin align with your oath of redemption? Or does it represent a deviation from its intended purpose?
Hey now, it's called compensation, not greed. Even a paladin's gotta eat.
She hesitates, then steps forward, her cloak drawn tightly around her shoulders.
Thank you for your help. I didn't think anyone would step in. I owe you an explanation, and maybe a little more.
Hold up! How in the hell are you doing that voice, Reggie? You moonlighting in radio dramas or something on your days off?
I mean, it's impressive. Do you just practice accents for fun, or is this a hidden talent?
Is this ability inherent or trained?
I'm with them. How are you pulling that off? It's surprisingly convincing.
You all really want to know? Let's just say being a DM means mastering a few unexpected skills. You think this is good? Wait until I introduce you to the Free Fall Knights. Now those guys know how to make an entrance.
Hell what? Hellhounds? Hellraisers? What are you trying to...
Regardless, thank you for stepping in. But if you're expecting me to tell you everything now, I can't. Not yet.
All right, fine. Not that I'm agreeing to help yet or anything, but we did just save your neck back there. A little compensation might...
It's nothing. We don't need your coin. What we do need are answers.
Some answers I can give, but they won't put food in your stomach or ale in your cup.
She reaches into her satchel, retrieving a small pouch of coin, and holds it out toward Rowan. You guys get 100 gold.
You've earned this, regardless of what comes next. But if you're willing to help me further, there's more. Much more.
25 gold each. See? Told you, compensation wasn't such a bad idea, and now I say we should at least hear her out.
How come you're not able to tell us why those guys were after you?
What I can say is that I'm being hunted for what I know. Look, I owe you my thanks, and I owe you some truth. But here's the thing. I don't have all the answers myself. All I know is that there's an artifact, something ancient and powerful, and the wrong people are desperate to find it. They think I know more than I do. You've seen how far they're willing to go. The artifact they're after, it's not just some treasure. I don't even know exactly what it does, but people like that, they wouldn't risk so much if it wasn't dangerous.
She's definitely hiding something.
Rowan, do you want to roll an insight check? You've been around enough people to know when they're being cagey, but it's up to you if you want to see through her words.
Wait, so I can just check if she's lying? Yeah, let's do that. What do I roll?
Roll a d20 and add your insight modifier. It's under wisdom on your sheet.
1 plus 2. So that's a 3?
Okay, let's pause here. A natural 1 is the lowest you can roll on a d20. And in most cases, it means something goes hilariously wrong. So, While you do technically have a 3, that nat 1 overrides everything. It's a critical failure.
So you're telling me I botched it? Like, completely?
Congratulations, Rowan. You've just discovered how to fail at reading someone.
Excellent tactical analysis. Truly inspiring.
All right, I get it. First roll of the campaign, and I fall flat on my face.
To you, Rowan, Evandra seems entirely trustworthy. In fact, you're convinced she's as pure as freshly fallen snow, with no hidden motives whatsoever.
See, I knew it. Not a shred of deception in her. Thank you, Reggie.
Look, we don't have much time. That warehouse in the dock ward, it's where the artifact is. But it's heavily guarded, and those people after me, they won't stop until they get what they're looking for.
The tavern door creaks open, and a trio of cloaked figures steps inside. Their movements are deliberate, their eyes scanning the room before lingering just a moment too long on your table. One of them nods subtly toward another before they head to the bar.
Those aren't friends. We need to leave.
Oh, sure. Nothing screams not suspicious, like a bunch of cloaked weirdos strolling in. Real subtle.
Evandra said there after her. We need to move now. Quietly.
I agree. Let's not start something we can't finish.
Are there any alternate exits besides the front?
Roll me a perception check, man.
14.
With a 14. You notice a few things. The stairs leading up to the rooms might connect to another exit, possibly a window or a back staircase. There's a small serving hatch near the kitchen area, which looks like it could lead to a back alley, but it's tight. Fils-aime would probably struggle to fit through it. The side door remains the most accessible option, though the creaking hinges will make stealth tricky.
Looks like the side door is our best option. We'll need a distraction.
Side door it is. What's life without a little noise? Hey, Reggie.
Interesting. Very interesting. All right, Rowan. But you're going to need a persuasion roll for that.
Wait, what are you planning? What did you say to him?
Prepare for suboptimal outcomes. Rowan's plans tend to be unconventional.
Whatever it is, be ready for anything.
Relax, y'all. Just trust me on this. Reggie, let's see how my luck holds up. 21 total.
With a 21, the bards are immediately on board. As you lean in and share your idea, their eyes light up. One of them, a scruffy-looking lute player, nods enthusiastically. "Oh, I love that one. Haven't played it in ages," he whispers back. The rest of the group starts tuning their instruments. You see Rowan exchange a few quiet words with the bards before stepping back. Suddenly, a lively toe-tapping tune erupts from their corner. Patrons start clapping along almost instinctively. The bards are playing with enough gusto to drown out just about anything else happening in the tavern.
There, told you. Now's our chance. Let's move before someone realizes what's up.
The bard's performance is drawing nearly everyone's attention. Even the cloaked figures glance over, seemingly assessing whether this sudden outburst is a threat. You have a brief window to act. Who's leading the way to the door, and how are you moving? Stealthy or fast?
Not bad, Rowan. For once, you didn't make things worse. Let's keep it that way. We sneak out, no noise, no drama.
Oh, come on, Elowyn. You're making it sound like I always make things worse. Just some of the time. Lead on, Miss Stealthy.
Everyone roll for stealth.
15.
22.
12.
13.
Bastion and Elowyn move like shadows, blending into the bustle of the tavern with ease. Fils-aime, however, isn't exactly built for subtlety. His metallic frame lets out a faint whir as he moves. Rowan, you're trying, but your boots scuff the floor just enough to make you stand out a little. One of the cloaked figures shifts slightly, as if hearing something, but the lively music and clapping seem to keep their focus. For now, you're in the clear, and you reach the side door.